Look at this blocky thing. The computer software converts it into this. Less work for you. All right, now it's time for the wings. Don't know what I'm clicking? Down left. Go to Add, Mesh, Cube. All right, and hold down middle mouse button and Alt to snap you into different views. In object mode, we go to Edit mode. Then just do Z and it does wireframe. Then S and Control to move it about right there. Then G, then Control, move it about right there-ish, where the wings are. Then dot on the numpad. Then let's move it about back. The body is in the way, so we can get out of here. Click this, then that makes you have both selected and hold down Shift. Then you just press H. That would hide them. Then go back to your cube. Then go to Edit mode. Now we can start forming the wings. All right, click this face. Hold down Shift, click this. Face. That, edge select. And just do A, do the whole thing about right there-ish. All right, make sure you have edge selected. You do it 3 times. E, E, E. If we want 3 sections, that's good at forming the wing. Then Shift D, look about right here-ish. E, right before the actual skin. Then E again. E again. And then E. About right there-ish. All right. Shift D, put it about right here. Zoom it down, S to scale, G, C, E, right there-ish, E, S, E, S, E, S. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Shift D, put about right here-ish. E, and E, S to scale, E, S to scale, E. Well, usually the thumb claw is a dominant thickness, but for some reason it's kind of looking, comes through here, what is interesting. So, do E, right here, then E again. So just click this and just do X. Then do this, right click, let go, then GG. About right there-ish. All right, like this, E, right click, let go, S, then Control, and then put it about right there-ish. Then E, S to scale, and Control R, add another one. All right, now we got smooth modifier, see what we're doing. Do this, add modifiers, make sure you're on the wrench. Subdivision surface. All right, now we zoom out and stuff is hard and smooth. It makes you click this, then this. Do A for the whole thing, Alt N, calculate outside. All right, just in case you have that problem. Alt, left click, Shift E. So that will make that sharp claw and just S to scale. And yeah, now it's forming. Oh, now the biggest fun begins. All right, let's try to connect all these. All right. So many ways to do it. Just click this. See, oh, so many ways to do it. All right, this, M at center, this, M at center, click these, M at center, this, M at center. And let's delete this up here. Click this, face. You have this, M at center, M at center. So what did we do? We're starting to connect them. Just put this right here. Make sure you have this. Then just do E. Then this, the F. All right. So now we have enough. Click this, FF. Click these two, FF. All right, we should have connected them. Now after that, add your smoothing on, and we see what abomination we created. Actually, it's not too bad. Go on edge select. You can select that, Shift E to bring it in if you want to. For example, we can do these to bring it in to make it sharp. There's so many things you can do. For me, so make sure we can sharpen it later. All right, now it's time to add the wings. So many ways to do it. Like so much your head could explode. Let's see, before we do that, let's see if we can make this sharper, because that's what we want. Control R, let's see. I think I can do it. Just click all around these. All right, and click this. All right, it's working. We do not. Okay, here we go. All right, yeah, everything's kind of squishing together. That's good. And if you do get out of here, go to object mode, right click, shade smooth. Ooh, it's forming. And go back, edit mode. All right, now let's see if we can get rid of these. It's up to you, actually, what you want. I think I'll keep them like that. Just get rid of the ones in between, just see what it looks like. I like them sharp like that. All right, now there's multiple ways to do it. We could do Control R, do mouse wheel up, so you do it twice. Make sure it's twice in here. And make sure you have this. Alt left click right there. Click this, then face. So we're starting to make room. All right, and just do Control R, mouse roll up to 2, all of them. Make sure it's at 2. And just do our face. And do C, and just do middle mouse button, just so we don't do those ones, then face. All right. See, then we can do this. Click this. Come on. All right. Then shift click this, then F. Select this, F, F, F. Let's see. Do it over here. F, F, F. Continue the process around. F, F, F. F, F, F. All right, and do the same thing over here. Like this. F, 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 F. F, F, F. All right, and we do not want 6 at the end. Let's see, so it just looks like just GG. Or like what, right here, then F. It depends. We might go back on that. All right, then Control R right here, then right here, R right here. So you do need to do 2. I don't think we can do 2. Just do 1. All right, then I just move modifier back on and click around these, each one. And just click this right here and just kind of, this goes a lot faster. And right click, then circle. If you don't know where loop tools are, don't freak out. Just go into edit mode, preferences, make sure in add-ons, just go loop right there. All right, now let's do C for the rest. Then circle, and that's the scale. Really small, make sure that's selected. All right, and let's go back. See, let's select these. Shift all of them selected. Then Shift E. See, we might want to do that. Let's do this first. So you can see how we make the rings really sharp, which is awesome. All right. Actually, yeah, we don't, that works enough. Oh yeah, let's do around here, of course. Make sure you have all these selected. All right, just select that. Yeah. And yeah, it's looking really good. Just click this, get a good look over. Depends on what you want. And it depends if you want to connect it to the body. See right here, it's kind of connected. I think I might want to connect it, but at the same time, I might want to make it a toggle to turn it off. So let's click this. See, let's go make this into a circle. How much if we get rid of this? We'll put it back. All right, so see? Don't forget to click on this. Let's do some small changes to it. That'll make it look a lot better. Just Shift E, do it max. That's what we're doing. And just click. I'm just doing left clicking and Shift. Select all these. Do Shift E. Not all the way though. We want about 5. Just holding down Control, about 5. And yeah. Hold down this, then Alt and Shift, this, Alt S a tiny bit. You can also push it this way, and it gets the natural look. So let's click this. See, also push it down a little bit if you want to. Usually Alt S will put it down. That looks good. All right, now let's go into object mode. Click these two. There's 2 ways you can have it directly. So you just go back into edit mode and move it about right here. You have it directly connected to the body or as a prop. Might be better as a prop. It just really depends on what you want. So the problem is the wings so close to the body, it's not gonna look good until we do some magic. I'll click this or text, turn this off. Click this, just delete it, X. All right, and Control, right click, like that. All right. What about there? And about there-ish. Now I'll click this back on. And you see this is connecting. Just do Control R right here. Just do GG, put it all the way in, then put it back out again. About there-ish. Nest to scale to make it look like it's more connected. Then yeah, that's what you want. And see the wings. You can make it go in if you want to. You can do about there-ish. Grab this. See, I want to do that. I do want to do that. And as far as these little dot things, we just could do that in texturing. It would take up too many polygons. They click this, see how the wing looks like. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Now there's also wings on the head. Or we could just copy and paste these ones, it'd be a lot easier. So click this. See. Let's do the horns right now. So we can just Just grab these, just duplicate them. There's so many ways to do the horns. I find this to be one of the easiest ways. All right, turn this off. They are bigger though, so you want to add more geometry. And turn on this, make sure it's an O one, and move it. Actually, that just makes it worse. Just L. Way off from both sides. So turn on this. Turn this on, see what we're doing. What about right here? Now if I would add a mirror, click this, then mirror. Make sure the mirror's on top. And click these two. Then let's put it back. And Alt S. All right. Get out of there. And yeah, that's how you do the wings and horn. And let's do the wings on the head. We just duplicate them. File, Shift D, S to scale. But I'm not gonna make new wings unless you want to. About right there-ish. Just move it. RZ. We can just do 45. That's too much. So RZ and about right there-ish. At an angle. And click this. X vortex, this, X vortex. All right. And just kind of barely move this in. Yeah, that's how you do wings on the head. And you can just click on this to kind of move it into place if you want to. That extra accuracy touch. Just depending on what you want. For me, that's good enough. All right. All right, now it's time for the tail. To start off, we're going to need a heart. So go to Add, Mesh, Circle. And we're going to do 8. All right, then go into, make sure you select it on it, go to Edit Mode. Let's go off to the side, rotate. Let's do an R, then Control. Middle mouse button, and Alt to snap. And do slash on the numpad. So just that. All right, so just put this down, about right there-ish. Like this. Make sure you have these 3 selected, F. These 3 selected, F. And these 3 selected, F. Like this. Vortex. Then let's go to Add Modifier, go to Mirror. All right, and click these boxes. Then minimize it, and let's do another one. Subdivision, no. The subdivision surface, and those solidify. Let's do solidify first. After that, just click this, then click this, and just do a 1. See how thick we made it? And minimize that. Let's add one more. Subdivision surface. We all know this one. All right, so what we need to do is S, then scale. As we turn this off, see what we're doing. Gonna pan it out. We need it bigger to make even out thicker. All right. Now what are we getting here? All right. You can move it top or bottom, just see what we're doing. We're gonna move the subdivision surface up right across to make it smaller than it big. All right, and now we start to move it. Try to get the general shape. The tail is elongated heart. Kind of like that-ish, that kind of shape-ish. About there, it doesn't have to be that perfect. See, I do want a little thicker though. So you can go up to here and just do 1, do 2. Depends how thick you want it. That seems about good. All right, we're gonna exit. Click this, the mixture selected. We're gonna apply the mirror, apply this, and apply this. Now we'll go back into it. Make sure on face select, select this half, faces, add mirror, modifier, clip these two. Let's add another subdivision surface. And yeah, make sure you have these two selected. Now it's a good, and now you have more control over stuff. Cost to click this. If you wanted to have more control. For example, you can go more down if you want to. For me, that's basically good. That's good enough for me. All right, then do /numpad to go back. This is way too big, so just S to scale. About, let's see. Go back into edit mode, let's put it even, all right. Put it where the tail is. S to scale. All right, like it's a little thick. Make sure you select it. SZ, just to do that, just line of control. Let's try, supposed to be thinner. Let's see what that does. That's good enough for me. Just kind of move everything to place-ish. We got planning. I'm planning to add bones to make it drip. It's up to you if that's what you want. Let's see. Sure is thin. It's not just thin, it's also to Control R. So it brings it back. Go back into it. Okay, make sure you have face select. Let's see if I frame this, hold on shift and this. And to C, deselect that. Alt S, make sure you have this off. About there-ish. All right. And we want it to have a small indent. Alt S. Kind of have that for the wire to go in between it. And make sure you go out and just put it about there-ish. All right, now we're gonna add the tail itself. So zoom out and we can hide the body for now and the horns. Just H. Let's go to add, mesh, cube. And after that, go into edit mode, rotate it till it's completely on its side. Then S to scale. Then let's do it about there. All right. And add a subdivision surface just to see what we are doing. Click, do face select. Select these faces. Now do edge. Do long click. Just E. Put it all the way up to here. S to scale. E again. No, Control R. Now we add smooth modifier, see what we are doing. See, come on. Have vertice select, that makes it easier. Alt S. We want somewhat thick. Except for this part, we want it thin. Alt S, okay. E, about right there-ish. Turn this off. All right, we have to do the guessing game. So yeah, that's fun. We kind of want them all about that far away. E. See how it droops like that? It's probably more over here. So you can move it more over here. E again. We're just kind of, does accent click stuff, Control R. There we go. All right, Control R, just kind of put them into place. I make sure they're all even as they can. GG, GG, GG. Control R right here. GG, just GG. That's how you move stuff. And move this one way in. All right, turn on smooth modifier, see what we are doing. It looks pretty good. GG, GG. Make sure you have, and that looks pretty good. After that, let's bring back these. Let's click them right here. Now we have this. Turn on smoothing again, and yeah, that's how you do it. There's always little tweaks you can do. Let's see. Move it a little bit more down. We want it barely going through all of them. Do Control R right here. Alt S. Oh, push it down a little bit more. It barely pokes through both of them. Make sure you click this. Let's see what that does. Lift it up some. That's making it look better. Make sure it's not too much. You want it to be somewhat even. This one's also supposed to be a little bit out. All right. And that looks good to me. As far as the ring, this looks like it's a close item. It's inconsistent from both sides as well. See how it's shaped like that from either side? And if you look right here, it looks like a ring goes like that, and this one does not go around. So, yeah. That's something we could add and close. And as far as the droopiness goes, we could do that when we rig. We can make it so it can droop. It's really neat. Also make it so it can droop a little bit right now if we want to. Not too much though. Put the mouse wheel a little up. Do both. See how it does a little bit of drip? Just a little bit, I don't want too much. All right, that looks good. Then click this. Doesn't want to click this. Right click smooth, click this, right click smooth. And that looks good. Now let's fix the horns. Click the horns. Left, do L. P selection. All right, go out of there. We have this selected. Exit your mirror. Apply the modifier. Then shift, left click this. Control J. See, now I made them smoother. And yeah, that's how you do that. Next is the hair.